Hello, Pontardawe Youth Theatre. Looking forward to working with you all on Saturday and seeing you all. I hope everyone's been keeping safe and taking good care of themselves and their families. And like I said, I'm thoroughly looking forward to seeing you all on Saturday morning. So this week's task is sort of creative writing mixed in with drama work and character work. So what I'd like you to do is create a speech. It's going to be inspired by a word, and I'll tell you what the words are in a moment. And within your speech, I'd like you to think about who the character is, what they're going through, why they're saying what they're saying, all the usual things that we'd apply when we're creating a character and doing a scene. So don't just kind of write something off the top of your head that kind of makes sense. Really think about who the person is, what they're saying, and why they're saying it. It can be funny, it can be deadly serious, can be completely over the top, as long as it makes sense and it has a strong kind of through line that we can see from the start to the end of the speech what the character is thinking and feeling, and therefore what they're saying. That will be brilliant. So you've got 3 words to choose from. You can either choose the word COVID, you could choose the word virus, or you could choose the word corona. So what I'd like you to do as you create the speech is the first line of each sentence within the speech has to start with the letter from one of the words, whichever word you choose. So for example, if you chose the word corona, your first sentence would have to start with the letter C, your second sentence would have to start with the letter O, your third would have to start with R, your fourth with O, your fifth with N, and your sixth with A. So, to give an example, I chose the word corona, and the speech I came up with, if I hold that up so you can see it, was this. Cannot believe you forgot. Typical. Only you could forget our anniversary. Romance will never be dead with you around. Over 25 years we've been married, and you forget. Never in my life, never have I been so disappointed. Absolutely unforgivable. You're sleeping in a spare room tonight. So, I chose the word corona, as you could see, and as you can see, the first word of each sentence within the speech starts with the letter from the word. So the first sentence starts with C, then O, then R, then O, then N, and finishes with A. So I kind of thought about a married couple who've been married and celebrating 25 years of married life, and obviously either the husband or the wife is forgotten and the other person becomes a little bit upset / annoyed, and that is the speech. So if you think about creating a scenario, situation, or a person, they could be talking to themselves, it could be their thoughts out loud, they could be talking directly to someone else, it could be done as a video diary entry, it could be done as something that they're going to upload online for people to see, it could be very personal, it could be very realistic. It's totally up to you. As long as it makes sense and you think about character and you think about tying all those sorts of things within drama that we have. So what we think, what we feel, what we say, and why we do those things. And like I said, you either choose the word COVID. So if you chose the word COVID, your speech would have 5 lines. Or you could choose the word virus. And again, if you chose the word virus, you'd have 5 lines, 5 sentences in your speech. And obviously it would start V-I-R-U-S, or you could choose corona, and if you chose corona, then obviously you'd have 6 sentences in your speech. So I hope that makes sense to everyone, and it's clear what you need to do. If anyone does have any questions or is uncertain about anything, that's no problem at all. If you email Amber, and then Amber will get in touch with me and I can email people back or get back to people to clarify any thoughts or questions they have. So just to summarize, you need to choose the word either corona, virus, or COVID, and then create a speech where the first sentence of each line within the speech starts with the letter from the word as you go through the specific words, and you need to think about the character, what they're thinking and feeling, what the situation is. So as you're creating your speeches, really think about that, who these people are, where they are, and what's going on. And a couple of things that are going to just make it a little bit more difficult, but also a little bit more interesting. In your speech, no one is allowed to mention the word corona, the word virus, or the word COVID. So no one's speech is allowed to mention coronavirus or COVID-19. Those words are banned. So I think it's nice to create something that kind of takes us away from coronavirus and COVID-19, because we're all experiencing it now. We know what it's like, we know what the difficulties are, so let's look at exploring something different that doesn't tie into coronavirus or COVID-19. So you're not allowed to talk about coronavirus, COVID-19 at all, or mention it at any point in your speech. Everyone's speech will be either 5 or 6 lines long, depending on which word you choose, corona, virus or COVID, and you need to think about the character, the situation and what's going on as you shape and create your speech. So, all the best. I look forward to seeing you all on Saturday, and best of luck with the task. I'm sure you'll all be absolutely fantastic. So, best wishes, take care everyone, stay safe, and like I said, if anyone has any questions, then get in touch with Amber, and Amber will get in touch with me, and I'll get back to you all. So have a lovely week everyone, and see you all on Saturday. Bye bye, take care.